was quizzical, studied metaphysical science in the home. Late nights all alone with a test tube. Oh, oh, oh. Maxwell Edison, majoring in medicine, calls her on the phone. Can I take you out to the pictures, Joe? But as she's getting ready to go, a knock comes on the door. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silverhammer came down on her head. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silverhammer made sure she was dead. Back in school again, Maxwell plays the fool again. Teacher gets annoyed, wishing to avoid an unpleasant scene. She tells Max to stay when the class has gone away, so he waits behind, writing 50 times I must not be so. But when she turns her back on the boy, he creeps up from behind. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silverhammer came down upon his head. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silverhammer made sure that she was dead.
Well, if it isn't the Beatles. Their songs were loved and adored everywhere. It's hard to connect them to anything bad, but here we are. Now let me introduce you to one of their worst songs. Their words, not mine. This is Maxwell Silverhammer by the Beatles, which was released in 1969 on the album Abbey Road and was penned by Paul McCartney. Let's start with Maxwell Edison. He's a medical student with a dark side. Nothing big, he's just a homicidal maniac. Now, according to Paul, he symbolizes unexpected mishaps in life, which is funny because when you think of unexpected mishaps, it's a traffic jam or bad weather, but according to Paul, it's first-degree murder. Paul explained this song as an analogy for things going wrong unexpectedly, and Maxwell was created as a symbolic representation of unexpected mishaps yet again.
Dirty ones, Maxwell stands alone, painting testimonial pictures. Oh, 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 oh. Rose and Valerie screaming from the gallery say he must go free. The judge does not agree and he tells them so. Oh, oh, oh. But as the words are leaving his lips, a noise comes from behind. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silverhammer down on his head. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silverhammer made sure that he was dead.
Now, a question. How many of you think of getting murdered by accident? Any of you? Wow, a lot of hands. You'll relate to Paul McCartney a lot. He would be happy to know you guys are here. One of the more docile explanation for this song was the case of Joe Orton, which was in 1967, where he died because his dear friend Kenneth Halliwell had murdered him with the use of a hammer. Okay, Kenneth Halliwell and Joe Orton faced a very turbulent relationship, and because of the playwright Orton, he was very famous, right? So Kenneth got really jealous, and he ended up murdering him. Which, oh my God, that's so sad. Also, afterwards, Halliwell felt like really isolated and like really alone after this, so he ended up committing suicide. Okay, and that's the only thing about this case. Okay. The hammer is the only thing that connects these two cases, and that's the more tame speculation. That's the most widely accepted situation. But This is sad ventures. We don't go for tame speculations. We have to go wild. One of the biggest conspiracy theories in the world, the New World Order theory, relates to the song. According to the New World Order theory, it proposes a secretly forming totalitarian government that's gonna rule the world and it's gonna use like unethical means to take over the world. It's really interesting, okay? It specifies a very certain order of events that's gonna help them control this world, which is loss of individuality, control of means, and eradication of justice. Now, loss of individuality is represented by Joanne in the song, the young girl who studies pataphysical, and is killed, signifying the loss of creativity and individual belief, leading to the requirement of external support, which is represented by the teacher, who is killed, signifying the loss of self-growth means and other outlets. After killing of teacher, you need the external authoritative control, which is represented by the judge, after which, when Maxwell kills him, attains total control over the entire situation. But wow, is Paul really trying to tell us something? We'll never know. In the end, they are all just theories, okay? Or are they? But in the end, all these deep theories aside, I am a student of psychology and I like diagnosing people. So I'm going to take my opportunity here. You know, in the song, Maxwell is found to be very unforgiving of criticism and rejections, which sound a lot like lack of impulse control and like a lot of other things, which if he was a child, I would diagnose him with conduct disorder, but as you can see, he's a student of medicine, so he's an adult. So we're gonna go with the diagnosis of antisocial personality disorder. The characteristics line up perfectly here. Now, even though it wasn't intentional by the Beatles to represent the song in such a way, they did it quite artistically. So in the end, what do we take from this song? Simple, inspiration. So if you think only romantic experiences inspire artists, think again. Next time it might just be a guy trying to use his hammer more creatively. Thank you.